You are listening to the Sinister DreamCast Network.
Hello again, Internet, and welcome back to Scenario Store News. I am Juliana.
And I'm Keerstan.
How are you, Keerstan?
I'm good. How are you?
Sniffly, apparently.
It's a day for that.
Yeah, the weather's been weird, as it has been. Like, it seems to be, like, back into the cold plummet again, which it's been, like, because it has been so inconsistent, my nose is like, hey, fuck you. And now it's raining, so my nose is like, hey, fuck you.
Right? Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, so that's always fun. Yeah. So we actually have, like, a decent amount to talk about this week, so that's good.
This week hasn't been a complete train wreck.
No, it hasn't.
It's different and new.
And tonight we are drinking hot cocoa with giant-ass marshmallows out of our I Can't Even mugs.
Yay!
Because this is, like, the highlight of everything.
Right? It's the perfect thing to drink out of these mugs.
Yeah. You should have worn your matching cat gloves. Because I'm wearing these, like, little gloves that I'm just wearing because I love them so much. They're, like... They don't have, like, fingers or anything, but, like... One of them just says a heart, and the other one just has a cat, and then on the palms, one says M-E and the other says O-W. They're adorable, and Keerstan completely coincidentally has the same pair.
Right? Yeah, I actually considered bringing them with me tonight, as well as my hat, and I didn't, and I regret all of my decisions that I've ever made.
So I feel, like, nice and cozy drinking hot cocoa with giant-ass marshmallows. I have a giant-ass mug in these gloves, so...
Yeah, I'm thoroughly missing out on life right now.
There's always next week.
Yep. I'll plan ahead.
Cool. So, I guess that moves us into a terror pack.
Right?
Alright, so... Did you know that you could dislike Nickelback more than you already do? Because we learned that this week.
It is possible. Amazingly.
Yeah, so Nick sent us an article that we thought was absolutely fucking hilarious because, pro tip, it was. Where in Canada, because it's Canada, Canadian police threatened to make drunk drivers listen to Nickelback if arrested. And he sent us that story, and we're like, oh, that's amazing. This is going to be a great interrobang. Unfortunately, he then provided us with a follow-up a couple of days later. No Chill Nickelback made Canadian police take down their goofy drunk driving arrest threat. So, yeah, like, you know what? You're Nickelback. People aren't going to like you more.
Right? Plus, how much of an asshole do you have to be to... something that might have deterred drunk driving to go, no, fuck you, don't do that. Drunk driving.
That's valid, too. Like, at least, just play along. Like, you can be offended by it, whatever. Everybody hates your shitty music. I guess it's okay to feel bad about that. But... Right.
But don't be that guy, Nickelback. Oh, wait, you already are that guy. That's what you're known for being.
Yeah, so an extra shout out to the jukebox at Sonny's Tavern in Bloomfield in Pittsburgh, which has a giant fucking sign on it that just says no Nickelback.
Nice.
I've always loved that sign. I love it even more now.
Right.
That is the trashiest part of the world, but it's great.
It's the best. The diviest of dive bars that ever dived.
Yeah, it's pretty awful in the best of ways. Unfortunately, it's cash only, though, so that does take actual points away from it.
Right.
At least it was last time I was there, which I will admit has been a while, but... also in Interrobang, which is kind of, I guess, taking a bad situation and making a good thing out of it, even though life is still kind of terrible. Washington Post article with the headline, "It's unprecedented in our history. Trump's election inspired millions in nonprofit donations." So it's still that really blows that this is what it took. That this is still the world we live in. But that is still kind of an awesome result.
Right. Yeah, because I think a lot of people, whenever you search, what can we do? What can we do to fix this or help this? My God. Pretty much the number one suggestion is, donate to the organizations that you know are going to help people and like try and volunteer there and try and help them as much as you can, since they're probably going to get their funding cut.
Yeah, even on the last episode of the season of Last Week Tonight, where, you know, John Oliver was just like, oh shit, and we did this. He actually listed off a bunch of organizations as well, because that seems to be like the universal thing right now, is like, well, we have to do something. Right. What can we do when this is the easiest thing to do? Like, you know, how so much money is going to Planned Parenthood in Mike Pence's name because it helps and it's a great, like, burned, but also money went to Planned Parenthood.
Right. I feel like every organization should start doing that.
Yeah, really.
Like, if every donation you made to any organization that Trump or Pence would oppose, that we, of course, would endorse. Right. If something got sent to them every single time, that would be hilarious and just doubly well-spent money.
Yeah, apparently the Anti-Defamation League has been receiving a lot of donations under the name Steve Bannon.
Nice.
Yeah, according to this article, also, the ACLU's been getting a lot, the Trevor Project. So, good causes are being helped. So that's something, at least. Like,
it does restore your faith in humanity a little teeny bit.
Yeah, the National Alliance on Mental Health, the Immigrant Legal Resource Society, Earth Justice are some of the other ones that are noted. So it's, yeah, like, I guess we have to find those silver linings wherever we can now.
Yep. Glimmers of hope.
Yeah, speaking of silver linings, moving to fangirling.
Yay! Where all the hope lies.
Yeah, so we have mentioned on this podcast before that Merriam-Webster is bae.
Yes.
So just a friendly reminder that Merriam-Webster is bae.
Yes.
I saw it's a screen cap of a tweet, and I saw it on Tumblr with the caption, "When the dictionary is crying," because that's what's happening right now.
Right.
Merriam-Webster's official Twitter tweeted, "Fascism is still our #1 lookup. Number of lookups equals how we choose our word of the year. There's still time to look something else up."
No.
Like, oh, they're so sad.
Right?
Don't make Merriam-Webster sad.
Seriously, though.
But they are just like, that whole Twitter feed, though, is just, like, sick burn after sick burn. Like, they are such a great ally.
Yeah.
Like, I love that, like, after they put genderqueer in the dictionary, they, you know, people are assholes.
Right.
So then they, you know, later on tweeted, "We've been getting a ton of tweets, one asking why we put genderqueer in the dictionary, or there was one asking what genderqueer means, and two, asking why we put genderqueer in the dictionary." Like, yeah, about that. And then they got another tweet from a troll that was just like, you know, now I'm ready for you guys to put, like, the other, like, 20,000 or whatever sexualities in the dictionary. And to which they replied, "We were born ready."
Oh.
Like, I love you.
Seriously, can I marry a dictionary? Like, is that a thing that I can do? Like, because I'm single, dictionary. I'm looking at you, Merriam-Webster's. I am single and free to marry you.
So what's the word for dictionary? Sexuality for Merriam-Webster specifically, because really that's it. It's just Merriam-Webster,
right?
Like,
I mean, Oxford's okay, but like Merriam-Webster's where it's at.
Yeah, yeah. It's Merriam-Webster is completely willing to change and evolve with the times, and will boast about that fact, and then will put you in your goddamn place when you try to tell them not to.
Right. What more do you need out of a dictionary other than a bunch of words? Oh, wait, they have both. What's the meme? The one that's like, get you someone that can do both.
Yeah. Get you a dictionary who can do both.
Yes. Done.
I do love that meme. Oh god, I love memes.
That and the Evil Kermit meme are currently my faves. Next to another one, but we'll talk about that soon.
I was gonna say, should we just stick with Twitter right now? Because we have two other Twitter-related stories.
Yeah, Twitter's kind of important this week, I guess.
Yeah, which is weird because Keerstan doesn't have a Twitter at all, and I do have one, but I don't really use it.
Right.
I did tweet at Merriam-Webster because Keerstan specifically instructed me to tell them that to use as a sentence to illustrate the word bae. Bae, something or someone has a loving relationship with, even if it is one-sided. Example, Merriam-Webster is bae. So I did tweet that to them. I also tweeted at Jessica Chobot about Mass Effect 3, and I haven't heard back from either of them. So,
well, that's a damn shame. They better get on it.
Because I've been replaying that, and I came up with a new ship that I'm very enthused about, and I need to find other people that ship this. And one of the members of the ship is her character. Nice. So yeah, I guess we'll stick with Twitter then, because it's been weirdly relevant.
Yes.
So Bernie Sanders is just going and fangirling now. Fight us.
Right.
But oh god, I can't find the fucking thing. But basically, like, somebody tweeted something that was
it was I want to say it was the Republican
yeah, I remember the response, but I don't remember what it was a response
climate
to.
change.
Oh, I think I found it. Yes, it was
because it was official.
Yeah, the House Science, Space, and Technology Committee, because I can words.
Like an actual committee.
Yeah. They fucking, like, retweeted Breitbart because, this is where we are now.
Right.
About, basically, global temperatures plunge, icy silence from climate alarmists, because, fun fact, if it's cold, that means climate change isn't real, just like how if I ate today, starvation is a myth.
Exactly. Science.
Yeah. So, Bernie Sanders, who is also bae, tweeted back, "Where'd you get your PhD? Trump University?" Yeah, I don't know if it's picking that up because everything Keerstan does is quiet, but she's
can't
clapping.
help my life.
She is clapping, and I agree.
Basically, I live in a quiet little bubble. It follows me around, traps all my sounds.
And then our other favorite tweet of the week, which is actually also going back to Mass Effect, was from Freddie Prinze Jr.
Who won the internet 2016.
Basically, I happened to be on Twitter solely to tweet at Merriam-Webster when I saw this, so it all comes around.
Right? You were on the internet for a reason that day.
I was. Somebody tweeted, in regards to Mass Effect Andromeda, which is coming out, so I guess Freddie Prinze Jr. is going to be in that. Because the tweet from Candace Likes You was, is this going to be another game where I can't fuck Freddie Prinze Jr. BioWare? Because I'm sick and tired of this. Which is also then like, have you, pro tip, play Dragon Age, because you can fuck Freddie Prinze Jr. in Dragon Age.
Like, as soon as you sent me that, I kind of raised my hand and I was like, wait a minute, I thought you said the bull romance had a payoff. I was like, what? False.
It is very disappointing that you can't fuck Freddie Prinze Jr. in Mass Effect 3, though, not gonna lie. But Freddie Prinze Jr. retweeted this and added his own commentary, which was, okay, this is hands down the funniest gamer tweet ever. If you're not a gamer, whatever, you'll never understand. This is disproportionately funny to me.
Right?
But it's hilarious. I love him so much. I know I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I had no idea I would ever love Freddie Prinze Jr. so much. Like, in his, pretty boy heyday, I did not care at all. Like, he had no effect on my life. I can't tell you anything that he's been in that, I've seen that he wasn't voicing.
Right.
So.
It's weird.
But now he is in everything I love, apparently. So. Yeah, so that made me laugh way harder than it should have. But, So where do we go next?
I mean, we have so much good stuff in fangirling. It's literally you could shut your eyes and just point, and we'll talk about that then.
Okay, Sherlock. You wanted to talk about Sherlock.
Yes.
Let's talk about Sherlock, because another thing that I'm sorely behind on, I believe. Although I guess because it's Sherlock, you really can't be that far behind.
Right, if you have 3 hours, you're pretty much caught up.
What was it? It's Christmas special?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that. I still haven't seen that.
So, I mean, that's the only thing that you haven't seen then. If you saw the last season, then that's the only thing that you're not...
I have.
Not
it's
caught
just
up
been
on.
so long that who the fuck knows, but I feel like I have.
I do need to do a refresher, because I think the last one that I remember solidly is other than the Christmas special, because I watched that, was the Reichenbach Fall. Yeah, that's the last one that's fresh in my mind.
Gotcha.
So I definitely do need to rewatch, but... recent promotional images that have come out show John with a baby.
I do recall that, like, being a thing from, like,
Yeah.
the last episode, not the Christmas special, that was like, oh, yes, and she's pregnant, or whatever. So...
Which this means we're going to see Sherlock with a baby.
Which should be...
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And I did see an extended preview because I was watching PBS the other day. And it looks like it's good. Even in Sherlock standards, it looks like it might be an intense season.
Oh.
Which, I mean, that's like... I mean, I don't know how one can handle that, but Sherlock does not look okay.
Oh, good.
And his brother also doesn't look okay.
Oh, good.
Which, if his brother is shaken...
Yeah.
Bad things. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to all this pain. Thank you. Thank you.
Moffat's gonna moff it.
Right? I was like, of course he would release it for 2017 because it would get all of our hopes up that 2017 would be good. And then it's going to be like the most heartbreaking, all the feels season that ever seasoned, and we're all gonna die.
There's a lot of good stuff come out in fandom in 2017.
Yes.
So hopefully that will save 2017.
Yes.
I'm still not being overly optimistic because, you know, everybody kept saying 2016 couldn't get worse, and then it just went and fucking did because it could hear us and it was taking it as a challenge. So I just don't want to put anything into the universe about 2017. Like, 2017 is going to happen.
Yep.
However it happens is how it happens.
Right. Yep.
The same thing with, like, how, like, some states are still doing, like, recounts and, like, trying to contest, like, the electoral vote before the official electoral vote on December 19th. Like, I'm just not even putting any stock into that at all because I don't actually think it's going to happen.
Right.
Like, I'm not letting myself get that kind of hope. But I also don't want to think about it negatively because I just don't even know what kind of impact anything has anymore.
Right? Who knows? No one knows.
No.
Anyway, back to good things.
Back to good things. Lin-Manuel Miranda was on Drunk History about Alexander Hamilton because of fucking course he was, and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Drunk History is funny in and of itself, but then when you have him talking about Hamilton, which even when he's not drunk, like, I feel like he is constantly resisting the urge to, like, jump up on a chair and be like, let me tell you how it went.
Seems legit.
So, him drunk, like, I feel like they had to, like, tape him to the chair.
Have you watched Hamilton's America?
No.
It's very good.
Yes.
It's very good.
I'm assuming.
Lin with his father is ridiculous because it's like looking in a mirror that time traveled. Like, this is like, oh, so we know what he's gonna look like in, like, you know, this span of years. Like,
It's comforting when you know that. You can prepare for it better.
Like, they're just, oh my god, it's so cute. But yeah, the Hamilton's America is really good. Although, like, fucking Paul Ryan is in it. Which I was so surprised that, like, he didn't, like, boo him out.
Right?
Like, just, of like, no, you can't interview this motherfucker. Like, you know, like Tom Morello. It's like, oh, you like Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, how about no?
No.
You're the machine we're raging against, motherfucker.
Paul Ryan, mayor.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss having health insurance. Anyway!
Thought we were not gonna be happy. Be happy.
This is fangirling. Woo! But yeah, so that's adorbs, because everything that Lynn does is adorbs.
Right.
And he's a perfect human being, and I don't know what we as a species did to deserve him, but I'm really glad we did whatever it was.
Right. Watch it. You'll feel better.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can't read my own handwriting. Oh yeah, so there was something about Anne Rice again.
She popped out a new book. A new Lestat book.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's Lestat and, like, The Secret of Atlantis or something like that. Which I'm like, Atlantis? Really? What?
Because Anne Rice.
But people seem to be freaking out about it. Like, in a
a
positive... Yeah, I was just gonna say, in a positive sense. Like, I haven't seen anybody doing their usual, like, lighting of torches and going to storm the castle, so...
That's good.
I don't know if it's just people are happy because it's a new Anne Rice book that is about Lestat, or if it's not bad, but I haven't really heard anything super negative.
Although that actually reminds me of a Tumblr post I feel like I need to pull up. Because if we are going to be, again, living in a world where Anne Rice is creating new content and things are relevant, we need to be reminded of some things, which is that Anne Rice, when it comes to her fans, especially her fans that create content, is a terrible human being. Like, you know how every once in a while you'll see fanfics that, like, you know, will make, like, a huge deal, like, disclaimer, I do not own blah 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 character and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, those things exist because of Anne Rice. Because Anne Rice would flat out take fic writers to court. Yeah, she would just attack, threaten legal action on anybody who made fan fiction or even drew fan art. She would send them harassing letters, and she even doxed fic writers.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you're gonna get involved in these fandoms or come back to these fandoms, however it works, be very, very careful. Maybe just play it safe and just don't make anything. Put all of your creative juices into another fandom or original content or whatever. Just don't. Because she is a huge bully about it, and she might really fuck your day up.
Yeah, she definitely has, like, really strong feels about her characters. Like, I know she has entirely too much involvement in Lestat.
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, it's another one of those things, like, I can kind of understand, but it's like, I would see it as more flattering than, like, you're trying to steal my game.
I think the best way to put it is that she makes George Lucas look sane and, like, level-headed. Because, like, yeah, he kept going back and fucking shit up and, like, you know, wanting everything to be so perfectly tailored to his likings, no matter how many times, like, and no matter how often the fans were like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? But, like, he doesn't latch on to shit the way she latches on to shit, and at least he let the fans do what the fans wanted to do. He encouraged the fans to do that kind of stuff, where Anne Rice is like, these are my babies, these are my precious babies, and you can't have them.
I'm hoping maybe she has calmed down a smidge, just because I know on her Facebook recently she's been posting cosplayers.
Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, because, like, as soon as you said that, that's what came to mind. And I was like, that's odd now that you reminded me of that. Like, she was posting the cosplayers and going, good job.
Well, apparently the most recent instance of her doing these things is 2013.
So that's not that far.
That's not
that long ago. No. Yeah, so. Yeah.
So, like, I'm hoping you're right.
Right, like,
but it's still, like, keep in mind she was doing this as recently as 2013.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. She's an interesting person.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it.
But yeah, so I don't know if I'll read the newest book because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
But
Same.
But at least it seems like it's I know we talked not that long ago on the podcast.
Last week, I believe.
About good lord, was that just last week? Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
That, you know, the last couple books are kind of like yeah. So maybe
this
this
is bullshit on Blackwood Farm that nobody cared about. Yeah.
Right. So maybe this is, like, good. Maybe that means if she is reviving Lestat, it's not to our dismay. So hey, maybe happy. Let me know. Like, if you've read this book, like, if you tore through it, like, let us know. Like, give us some spoilers. What's Lestat up to?
We'll take them. So the new Guardians trailer broke.
Yes.
Oh my god, it looks so... I'm so excited. See, this is like
so
2017 hopeful bits that I'm okay with being hopeful bits. Like, I really want to see Wonder Woman. I really want to see Guardians 2. I am so super pumped about Guardians 2. Oh my god, it looks so funny and so cute. Like, it just... yes,
right?
Please,
It's basically... It looks like it's going to be everything that everyone hopes it's going to be.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be exactly what a Guardians of the Galaxy sequel should be.
Yeah.
That movie is so good.
Seriously.
I love that movie so much.
And Baby Groot, though.
Oh my god.
I can't stand it. Can't even with the baby Groot.
So, okay, is Vin Diesel still involved in this voicing?
I believe so.
Because that's incredible.
Like, I'm pretty sure they would, like, have to forcibly remove him to not have him be involved in this, and I don't think you can.
That's probably accurate. I mean, do you know how he went to the audition?
Yeah,
Yeah, in a shirt that says "I am Groot," wearing stilts.
Yeah. Because for, like, months upon months, he kept posting on his Facebook, like, videos of him walking around and, like, jumping around in these stilts, and everyone's like, what are you doing?
Like, he was just that excited to audition to say the same 3 words over and over and over again, that he wore the words on a shirt and made himself taller for the role.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure he could not be paid for this, and he'd be like, okay, good.
Yeah, that seems legit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Vin Diesel is going to be Groot until someone makes him not be. And you can't make Vin Diesel do anything.
Seems legit. Also, speaking of movies, and also speaking of things we were talking about last week, you know how I was saying that, you know, Newt Scamander from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is so fucking autistic. And then you were making the comment, I don't remember if we were saying it on the podcast or after, but it's like, how is nobody else talking about this? And then like, right after I saw a Tumblr post that I just need to recite because it makes me so happy. It's currently in my queue. So he almost never makes direct eye contact. He has his special interest is magical creatures. He gets so fixated on things like his creatures that he becomes unaware of his surroundings, even if they're dangerous. He says that people don't tend to like him and usually think he's annoying. He speaks quietly, mumbles, and generally has a stilted way of speaking. Sometimes uses scripts that don't quite work for the situation, like when he's first introducing himself to Kowalski and Tina. Doesn't use social norms or laws like those of the American wizarding government if they don't align with his values. Gets frustrated and confused when people suddenly change the rules, like when Tina says they shouldn't actually obliviate Kowalski. Decides that he likes and is friends with Kowalski, but forgets to actually let him know that until the end of the film. Prefers creatures to people and has an easier time understanding the former. Seems to empathize with creatures as being things that are misunderstood, has hyper empathy, especially for those who, for his creatures and people who are hurting, and comes up with out-of-the-box creative solutions for problems because it doesn't occur to him to be in the box. So, yeah, I saw that list on Tumblr, courtesy Patster223, and I was like, yes!
So you're not alone.
Yeah, like, I mean, like you were saying, like, how is nobody else talking about this? Because it's so obvious, like, that it just, he is hella autistic, and it's awesome. So.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I guess also speaking of Tumblr, so we're gonna fangirl about a meme.
Right.
Because I feel like this meme is single-handedly is saving 2016, and
right.
It just makes me so happy. I'd also just like to take a moment to appreciate that ways I have opened a sentence this week. I messaged you, have you seen the newest meme, in all caps? That's conversations we have. Earlier that same day, I messaged somebody else and started a sentence with, to quote the great BioWare Salt scholar, me.
Oh my god, you need a business card.
Oh my god, I do though. So, the newest meme though, if you haven't seen it, is called Bode.
Yes.
And it's the best meme ever, and I found the origin post for it.
I'm so happy that you found the origin post for it, because that always drives me nuts when there's like an amazing meme or an amazing like fan art and you cannot find who was the original poster. You don't know where it came from.
We have got this shit. So, oh my god, if it was actually
right.
So, the Tumblr is King Logan. And the original post is, last night I dreamt that there was a new meme/slang, and it was Bode, as in like bodacious, so people would zoom in on pics of really fat cats and it would just say Bode. And thus a meme was born. Because somebody dreamt about a pre-existing meme that wasn't real. It just existed in the dream. posted about it on Tumblr, and now the meme is real, and it's a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I have already posted a Stella Bode that is not getting any reblogs. Because I also like that it very quickly became like, okay, it doesn't have to be a very fat cat. We just want to put Bode in front of cats. So.
Right? Is your cat a cat? Put Bode in front of it.
Yes,
Your
then
Bode
this cat is
cat.
Bode.
Yeah.
So, this is like, it's so interesting, like, this is the first occurrence we've ever seen where, like, it was explicitly a pre-existing meme in the dream that caused the meme to exist. Like, there have been memes, like, I can't cite them offhand, but, like, there have been memes that originated in dreams. It was like, I had a dream about this idea, and somehow the idea became a meme. But it wasn't, I dreamt this meme existed.
Uh-huh. So, like, even in their dream, they weren't the one that created the meme. The meme was already there.
Yeah. I saw somebody posted about it, just like a GIF that just said turning memes into memes. Turning
Dreams
dreams
into
into memes. It's like that the Shia LaBeouf thing where it's like, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah.
And it's just like, don't let your we need to morph that somehow.
Don't let your dream memes be non-memes. Make them be meme memes.
Just meme everything.
Basically.
Everything is memes and nothing hurts anymore.
But yeah, scroll through the Bode tag on Tumblr and make yourself feel lots better.
Yeah.
Because it's just a bunch of cats with the Bode.
It's just...
The Bode cats.
It is the best. I have already seen Anders fan art just holding up a cat that says Bode.
It's
like,
perfect.
Yes. It's perfect. Yes.
Yeah, I have confirmed my cat ladiness for this week, so don't worry about it.
I mean, earlier today on Facebook, I was scrolling through, because I follow a bunch of pages that just are cat pictures, because of course I do.
Duh. We all do, don't we? Isn't that a thing that everyone does?
I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Because I feel bad for those other people if it isn't.
What do they do with their time?
Right? But I saw one that was just a picture of a cat. Like, it wasn't like a specific like internet famous cats page. It was just a generic cat page, and it was just a picture of a cat, just like surrounded by rubber ducks. So it was still like a quirky picture. But like, I looked at it and I'm like, I think I know that cat's name. Like, I'm not 100% sure it's the cat I think it is, but I'm pretty sure I just happen to know that cat's name, because that's my level of cat ladiness that's been confirmed for the week.
Yeah.
I believe it's Refurb.
You do know a lot of the internet cats' names.
I do.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Like, do you not?
I know some, but I'm definitely more of just that's a pretty cat. I like it.
I know. I can name the cats. I can look at the cats and go, that's that cat's name.
Nice.
So, it's probably a problem, but I have no desire to fix it.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me, but I'm
Fair
not
enough.
one to judge.
Although then that takes us to the sad part of fangirl, which will then lead us into state of things.
Unfortunately.
So Elizabeth Moss was talking. Oh wait.
Mara.
Oh, I mean, it's also kind of sad, but it's sad in like a hopeful kind of way. If you have not read Patton Oswalt's article on GQ,
A Year in Magical Parenting.
yeah, just read it. I love Patton Oswalt a lot, already. Just the way he's handling this is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. I really wish I had enough money so that he could punch Farmer Bro in the face.
Yeah.
If only I were a rich girl.
True fucking fact.
Because literally that would be like one of the top things on my list. That would just be amazing. What a great use of money.
Right? Honestly. So then moving back.
Back to state of things / fangirling / is this reality?
Little too close at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elizabeth Moss is talking about, the upcoming Handmaid's Tale series for Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying we didn't expect this to be relevant.
Yeah.
Which it's, oh my god, these promotional stills are chilling as fuck. It looks like it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah, like it's really pretty scary how well they're doing it. Like, it's kind of creeping me out. Like, I'm really excited / scared to see what her bathroom looks like. Which anybody that read the book is like, yes, me too.
Yeah.
Scared, but excited because I think it's going to just jump right out of my imagination. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
it's
like
so
this
creepy.
looks amazing.
Yeah, like I'm so excited to see this, but I know it's going to just have me cry hysterically through the whole thing.
Yeah. If you're not familiar with The Handmaid's Tale, this that's summed up best as dystopian. It's about a dystopian society that treats women as property of the state.
Yep.
And it's absolutely terrifying and awful, and I think it's also best summarized by the fact that once long ago, back in high school when I read it, I asked Keerstan's mom, because I read it on Keerstan's recommendation, if she had read it, and her response was, no, it scares me too much, I'm too worried it's gonna happen. So...
Yeah. We're all scared of that now.
Uh-huh. Apparently including Elizabeth Moss, who will be playing Offred.
Right. Which, just even the name Offred, just... Ugh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
right.
Ugh. I can't wait to watch this. I'm so scared.
Yeah, like, it looks like it's gonna be really, really good. It's probably gonna have some huge, awful, terrible, like, twist feels.
I mean, like, should we... just trigger warning already? Like, I feel like we've been talking about this so much, but gee, oh my god, the triggers, dear lord.
Like, even though I've read the book, I'm just gonna go ahead and say right now that I'm not allowed to watch this by myself.
No, 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 no.
Because that will be bad.
Like, really bad.
Comparable to why I can't watch Jessica Jones by myself. So
yeah, especially if it's gonna be a miniseries. Like, you need to watch like one episode per like month or two. Like, it's
gonna be fucking intense. Like, even if it's not well done, there's no way it can't be intense.
Yeah,
but, like, though, just judging by those images that, like, yeah, the article you sent me was from BuzzFeed.
Yes.
So, like, BuzzFeed has the images, and, like, just they're chilling.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be well done.
Yeah, it's gonna be really well done and really fucked up because that book is fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Whew. Ugh.
Yeah, it is.
My feels even thinking about it.
Yeah. So, moving on to actual state of things, I guess. State of things, though, was actually kind of positive this week, and it's not because we cherry-picked like motherfuckers. It's because things actually happened.
Things are ish. I don't want to say okay, but...
Because they're not, but... Again, we're finding those silver linings.
They're not on fire?
Yeah. So I think the first one we need to mention is... buy as many Kellogg's products as humanly possible, please. Because
you got it.
Yeah, right. Like, I didn't already love Rice Krispie Treats and Pop-Tarts.
Cereal.
Yeah, because Breitbart declared war on Kellogg's after they pulled their advertising. More brands are now following. But yeah, basically Kellogg's was like, oh shit, we have ads on this piece of shit? We're not going to do that anymore. And Breitbart was like, rawr, war. So they want their fans to not, their followers to not give Kellogg's money. They're tweeting with the hashtag #DumpKellogg. And so that means I just have to hoard Rice Krispie Treats even more so than I wanted to already.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, cereal is like one of my favorite foods.
Cereal is kind of amazing, yeah.
It's so delicious. You can eat it at any time of the day. And Kellogg's, I mean, they have like a million different kinds of cereal. Like, you could buy so much cereal.
Yeah.
And eat all of it. Delicious. Yeah, so everyone's gonna get Rice Krispie Treats this Christmas. You're welcome.
Also, in interesting news, as of the 22nd of November, Think Progress has announced that it will no longer use the term alt-right except in quotes. Instead, it will use white nationalist. And then as of the 28th of November, the Associated Press has also adopted the same policy.
Yay!
Which is, like... Holy fuck it, Associated Press for that.
Right?
Like, that's a big fucking deal. So...
I love it.
Yeah. So yeah, they will only use the term alt-right if they're directly quoting. Otherwise, they're going to call them what the fuck they really are.
Right.
So, yeah, which is, again, it's so... I know we talked about this a little bit last week about how, you know, I only even recently started saying alt-right because it's still fairly new terminology, and I'm already like, nope, I'm gonna get that out of my head now, because, no, they're fucking neo-Nazis, they're white nationalists, like, this is what they are.
Right.
And it's so fucked up that, like, they are trying to spin themselves into, like, making it look flashy and
right,
and
like, oh, look at this new political party you could join.
Yeah, I even saw one, I don't remember where it was from, but the headline was like, look at, like, something about, like, this dapper white nationalist, and, like, yeah, that's what we're doing now, the alt-right, dapper white nationalist, this is what we're trying to, like, you cannot put, just no. So, yeah, let's put the neo-Nazis in their place.
Right.
Let's have Captain America punch a bunch of them.
Seriously, though! He needs to. He wants to.
I know, right? Oh, God.
Like, give him the chance. Just give him the chance. Give me the chance, too.
And further bonus points. Anytime they come up, they get points. To the Satanic Church.
Honestly, like...
the Satanic Temple. For claiming immunity from the rule requiring fetal burials that's being proposed in Texas. They're saying that it infringes on their tenets. Mm-hmm. And considering how often this country forgets that we have a separation of church and state, they should have the right to do that.
Right. And so far, have they lost anything? I need to look that up to see their track record on these things that they have tried to do. Because I really haven't. I feel like I've dropped the ball on that.
Yeah, they even cite the tenets which are applicable, which I believe it is imperative to establish higher standards that reflect our respect for the sanctity of life. This is why Texas will require clinics and hospitals to bury or cremate human and fetal remains, to which the Satanic Temple responds, one's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone, and beliefs should conform to our best scientific understanding of the world. We should take care never to distort scientific facts to fit our beliefs. The Satanic Temple is an international religious organization headquartered in Salem, Massachusetts. It has declared immunity for its members from the Texas rule requiring the cremation or burial of fetal remains that is slated to go into effect on December 19th. One of the Satanic Temple's fundamental tenets is inviolability of one's body. As such, the Satanic Temple affirms that this rule violates their religious beliefs and their members may refuse to adhere. So, cool.
All the more reason to become a Satanist.
They just do, like, yeah.
If I had to pick a religion, I think I might pick them.
They're good at life, it seems, yeah. And then the big news of the night.
Yay!
Like, literally, this news broke just, like, a couple of hours ago,
yes.
So we're still kind of spotty on the details,
right.
But it's been, like, we've seen it on, like, CNN and MSNBC.
Mm-hmm.
No DAPL.
Right.
At least it's been halted.
Yeah.
The pipeline has been halted. It looks like they're looking to reroute it.
Right.
So that's still, like, a huge step in the right direction.
Right.
They are not going to be just completely desecrating Sioux land like they were intending to because Bismarck's white residents didn't want this.
Right.
You know, that thing.
I think the only reason why I'm still, like, iffy about it is it just sounds too good to be true.
Yeah,
like,
I
after
agree.
all the shit 2016 has thrown at everybody.
And all the shit that's been going on at Standing Rock.
And all the shit that's ever happened to Native American people ever. Like,
also that. Yeah, like,
what?
Just as of a couple days ago, I saw that they were fining people $1,000 for bringing supplies to Standing Rock protesters. Of course, the ACLU was covering those fines, but...
Right. Yeah. So, I really, really hope this is true. From all accounts, it seems that it is.
But it is hard to just...
I don't want to get excited yet.
Yeah, it is very hard to actually be able to, like, take a real breath on it, but, Yeah.
I do wonder, though, like, how much impact that the vets that just got there had. Because it was, like, right before the vets got there is when they had the water cannon night.
Yeah, they were basically, like, using, you know, quote-unquote less lethal means to try to kill these people. Like, that's what was fucking happening. Like, there's no way that this wasn't, like, straight-up murder, but because they're using the less lethal, again, quote-unquote, techniques, they can fucking get away with it. Because, yeah, they're spraying water cannons at people in freezing temperatures. If you don't know that's going to happen, they're, like, depriving them of food. Fun fact... Rubber bullets are not made mostly of rubber, and they will seriously fuck you up. Somebody lost her arm because she got shot by a rubber bullet at Standing Rock.
Right.
And yeah, those can kill you. So...
Yeah, and they were firing flash grenades, too. Which, you know, if you get hit with one of those, it's not exactly pleasant. Like... Still a giant metal thing that they hurled at you.
Yeah, you know, just that whole police militarization thing, that is a huge fucking problem.
Right, but it seemed to me like, so that happened, then the winter storm came, then they said that they were going to evacuate everybody, like 2 days after that, that's when those couple thousand vets got there. And I think they've only been there for maybe 2 days, 2 to 3 days, and now they're like, no, we're going to reroute it. Because I feel like that was going to garner them, like, a lot more people that, you know, weren't involved, were going to get involved.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy that's the way that it worked out. That they finally got their heads out of their asses. So, yeah. So, finally, good news for State of Things. We actually got to have a State of Things this week.
Yeah.
Instead of just screaming into the void.
And this is the first time we've actually, like, talked about the pipeline, because we've wanted to talk about the pipeline, and we have been completely unable to talk about the pipeline.
There was just going to be screaming.
Yeah, it would not have been pretty.
No. But now we can, because yay.
Yeah.
Good thing happened.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So, yeah, it's late, and it's time for memes.
Yep. Are we still going to do our memes or memes?
I still don't have any Biden memes.
I mean, for God's sakes, we know I have Biden memes till the end of time.
But we didn't go through them ahead of time.
I know.
So, maybe at least we'll take a break this week. Maybe they'll come back, but... since we did not adequately, since I did not adequately prepare for Joe Biden memes, we will take a break from Joe Biden memes.
I only have, like, maybe 10 more.
That it?
So, so maybe next week will be the last week, because there are just some that need to be said.
That's fair. Maybe we'll just dish them out and just go for it. Alright, so in the meantime, we crave that meme roll.
Yay!
What's your meme, Keerstan?
My meme was posted by 21 Savage Memes on Facebook. And it says, me at my next job interview. Do you have any experience? Did Donald Trump? And seeing as I'm going to start going on job interviews soon, I feel like I might actually even use that, depending on what the job is, because I feel like for certain jobs I'll be applying for, it might be applicable to, like, use that as a joke and then go, but in all seriousness, my experience is this and this and that and this and that.
Or if you just get to the point and you're already like, I don't want this fucking job.
Right? You're like, did Donald Trump have it? Especially, like, yeah, this is... I'm going to try and use it. I'm going to try and get up the balls to use it. But, because it's perfect. Because it's true. It's true. I should be able to do whatever I want now.
Right. Mine is originally posted by Sinfilth on Tumblr. And it's another current meme that I'm a huge fan of, which is the self-care meme. Self-care is drinking 3 pots of coffee and getting into a knife fight with God. I tagged that goals, TBH.
I know, it's definitely not wrong. That's for certain.
Yeah, because that's another weird meme where, like, there's actually, like, there's actually, like, a formula to it that you don't really realize.
Right? Memes. I missed memes, too.
I love memes.
I feel better.
Yeah. So, this has been another episode of Scenario Store News. If you would really like to help out the Sinister Dreamcast Network as a whole, we are on Patreon, and that would be really super awesome, because each individual show on this network, we actually all pay out of pocket to make these happen. And we do it because we love to do it, we do it because we love you guys, but we are also all poor millennials. So we do have a Patreon. It's patreon.com/SDCN, as in Sinister Dreamcast Network. We do have incentives. We're not just asking for free money, but we could use all the help that we can get. Another awesome way that you could help us out if you're listening to this on iTunes is simply to rate and or review us. Cause that just, however like algorithms or whatever works, like the more ratings we get, the more likely we are to be like on a home page or, things that will get our name out there, get us noticed. And, everybody else can love us as much as you do, right?
Yay!
So yeah, if you could do that, that would also help us out a whole bunch. And then while you're there, you can go to the search bar up in the top right corner there and type in Sinister Dreamcast Network, and you will find all of the wonderful things that lie therein. Every Monday is Pappiness is a Warm Gun. Every Tuesday is Toxic Volume. Every Wednesday, oh hi there, it's us. Every Thursday is the Insert Movie Reference Here podcast. Every Friday, the original flagship Sinister Dreamcast. And every third Saturday-ish of the month is, or I guess third-ish Saturday of the month.
Saturday.
Is our spin-off Black Emporium News, which is this level of salt and ranting, but specifically about Dragon Age. So, for another episode of Scenario Store News, I am Juliana, becauseanders.tumblr.com.
And I'm Keerstan. You can find me at kayth1.tumblr.com. Alonzi.
Geronimo.
You have been listening to the Sinister Dreamcast Network. For more from Sinister Dream Productions, check out www.sinisterdream.com.